The mission of your YouTube channel, it might be more confusing than you think. It's easy for a YouTuber to answer if they love making videos, if they want to inspire. But often when I dig deeper, trying to identify those bigger, deeper whys that are fueling their passion, that are driving the direction of their YouTube channel, I get a lot of blank, confused stares. Clarity is everything. It changes how you communicate your story and how your audience connects with your story. The more you know your purpose, your mission, your why with your YouTube channel, the easier it is for your audience to get swept away, invested in your story. In today's video, I want to help you dig deeper, identify those bigger whys for your YouTube channel so that you can have more clarity with your content. Today's video is part 2 in a series showing you what it actually looks like, what it actually takes to build a YouTube channel that's a great fit for you and your passions, but that's also clear, concise, and compelling for your audience. It takes a lot of digging, patience, reflection, but I promise it's all worth it and a little bit fun too. As always, this is a big one, this is a fun one, so if you're ready, buckle up, let's get right into it. So before we get into the real sorting process, let's take a moment to clarify what we're looking for. How do you know if you've found the right why? What does it mean to have a bigger why versus a smaller why, and how can you tell the difference? If I had to dig deep and find all the whys of why I put my dishes in the dishwasher today, I would probably start with something like, so that the kitchen stays clean, so that my living space isn't dirty, so that my housemates don't get mad at me. The easiest whys to find are very literal, and they usually focus all around me because I'm thinking about myself very naturally all the time. In a YouTube context, these whys can sound like, because I love making videos, because I love being creative, because I want to see how much I can grow this YouTube channel. It's fun to see the views and subscribers go up. Okay, so now if I started digging deeper with the dishwasher example, I would start to access some whys that were bigger than myself. I want to put my dishes in the dishwasher to demonstrate to my friends that we're working together as a team and help build a culture where we're all kind and helpful and respectful to each other and our living situation, right? These whys start touching on how can my actions today impact the people around me. On YouTube, this is where you get whys like, I want to make people smile. I want to inspire people. I want to show people that they can be creative and authentic. These whys are a little bit deeper. You're starting to touch on things that are a little less oriented around you and more oriented around giving, which is awesome. But if you want to make your YouTube channel clear and compelling on a deeper level, on an emotional level, you need to clarify an even bigger, an even deeper why. If you wanted to find the deepest why possible for putting your dishes away in the dishwasher, it would start including the future. And it would start tapping into a bigger mission, your deeper core values, stakes that are exponentially bigger than if your kitchen is clean or not today. I want to put my dishes in the dishwasher today because I need to train myself to become a more thoughtful and considerate person. And I know that the small disciplines and healthy habits I practice now, it's gonna become more and more relevant as I get older, as I have a family, as I have kids, especially kids that I need to role model what a leader, what a kind, respectful person looks like. I want to practice doing well with the small disciplines, the small responsibilities, so that I can better step up to the plate in the future with the bigger stuff when it really matters. You notice how something boring becomes suddenly compelling when you frame it like that? If I could make you care or be curious even just a little bit with me loading the dishwasher, how powerful would it be if you could access one of these bigger whys, clarify a deeper mission for your YouTube channel that I'm sure is much more exciting than my dishwasher activities today. Deeper whys have big implications. You might want to write this down. A bigger why inspires action to solve a problem that's quite personal to you and your core values, and where your action today, it has big implications for everyone. If with your YouTube channel, you're trying to inspire people, make people laugh, get people to be more creative or step out of their comfort zone, why? Why specifically do you care so much about making that happen? What's at stake? And why is this so personal, meaningful to you? Okay, so how can you find the bigger why for your YouTube channel? The sorting process, the digging process, it's different for everyone. But one approach I've found helpful to get you started, to get other creators like you started, we're gonna go through right now in the video. I'm gonna put a list of these things. There could be more, so don't get limited with just these. So the first thing we're looking for is a little more clarity on what is fueling your passion. What specific type of passion do you have? Which ones on this list resonate specifically with you. This is the reason why I'm doing videos. This is the reason why I'm not in Mexico right now. This is the reason why I am the way I am. Like, what sort of is driving that obsessiveness?
Authenticity, that's one.
Okay.
Perspective.
Okay.
Ambition.
Okay.
Empowering.
Right here on the screen, I've put together the words that often come up when I sort of nudge creators to try to find their why. On the surface, these channels could be all sorts of different things, but when you dig a little deeper, I'm listening for which of these words is particularly resonating with a creator. Which of these words has greatly informed not just the decisions on that creator's YouTube channel, but also usually in their life, with their career, with their passions. Are they driven to live and share as authentically as possible? Are they driven to teach and empower as many people as possible? Are they excited by sharing different perspectives or encouraging curiosity? Or by building something bigger than themselves, connecting people who normally wouldn't be connected, showing opportunities to people who normally wouldn't see opportunities, taking action when there normally wouldn't be action, sparking order or growth or innovation when there normally wouldn't be any of those things. So if you're first starting out, I'd encourage you to pull out the words from this list that connect with you more than the others.
There's a lot of good words.
Let's just pull out a couple.
Okay, problem solving really stands out to me. Truth. Order one is standing out to me too, because you have to have order in your life if you want to create order in the world and like solve problems. Like if your room is messy, then how are you supposed to help clean up the chaos of the outside world? Like,
I'll have to ask myself that later.
Yeah, it's like
just kidding.
Sort of.
Circle them, pull them to the side, pick 5, 6, 7 that connect with you stronger than the others.
The truth, always.
Yeah.
And I would say connection. Yeah, connection too.
Now, out of these 6 or 7, you want to figure out which ones are major for you and which ones are more minor, secondary, supportive. Think about which of these words you place heavier weight on. The easiest way I've found to start this sorting process is to ask you to think of a time when you've seen something or overheard something that feels very close-minded to you, where people around you are ignoring something, denying something, and it's very frustrating to you, where it feels like it doesn't make sense or they're missing a huge opportunity. What, when they're not doing that, it gets you really frustrated, like on a very high level?
Okay, well, the thing that stands out to me then is dishonesty. Like, truth is really important to me, and honesty is really important to me, and you have to start with being honest with yourself. We could dig into that more, I'm sure, but truth is really important to me, and it really gets me fired up when people are lying. You have to live by your principles, otherwise it's chaotic. And if you don't, then it's confusing other people. Think
about contexts that rub you the wrong way, where people feel closed-minded, that they're not making sense or they're missing a huge opportunity. And it'll become easier for you to see which values are extra meaningful to you. The second question you can ask yourself to dig up more clarity is this. A good way to find this, a good way to figure this out, was ask yourself, in a perfect world, what would you want for everyone from you? In a perfect world, if everything was going great, what gift could you give to everyone? What would you want for everyone? Would you want them to see how they should explore and see other opportunities? Are you so delighted by growth and learning and you want to show other people how they can grow and learn? Are you trying to give people perspective? Are you trying to show people that they can be authentic?
I would like to just show people that they can do whatever they want. For me, it's ambition. So I moved because I knew that here was gonna help me to get what I wanted. My ambition is be the best version I can be until I die. And I think it goes a long way with legacy, because my dad had a great legacy and he impacted a lot of people. That's what's driving me. I just want to be the best version I can be, like in every sense.
So in these clips, we could see how passionate Diego was about being ambitious, pushing himself forward, building a legacy for the rest of his life. And so it makes sense that Diego would love to create content that inspires other people to push harder, to be more ambitious, to reach for more, to build a legacy for themselves. Contrast Diego's response, though, to another creator, Alexa's answer.
I really do. Like, I want to help people figure out their own personal truths. I don't even think I can tell you what to do. Like, that is not what I'm trying to do with my videos. I'm not trying to say, do this, do that, you're going to win the race. But ultimately, it's like, I can't tell you what to do. You got to figure out what's right for you. I think if we all were to just work on ourselves a little bit every day, we would see great change in this world.
And if you're curious what it'd sound like if a creator was really passionate about authenticity,
do whatever the fuck you want. I'm always treated as like, oh, you're so much to handle. Yes, of course I am.
authenticity, do you feel like that's accurate?
Yeah, I am Brazilian of German heritage. I always say, like, I always joke that I am a circle trying to fit in a square space. I never fit. I never fit in. Wherever I am, I don't fit in. I gave up trying. It's not something that makes me sad or angry or anything. It's just the way it is. I know that there are people that get extremely frustrated and sad and lonely because, oh, I don't fit in and I'm bullied at school. I want to show people that do whatever the fuck you want. Society will like maybe put you aside for a little while, but then shit, you have pink hair. I have pink hair. I'm 33 years old and I have pink hair. So what?
Notice how passionate each of these creators they're getting with their responses. All these values they're talking about, none of it's fake, none of it's manufactured. It's real for them and their real life story. What do you want to give to everyone? And is this really tapping into something that's so core, authentic to you, that you're gonna be bothered if you don't take action, if you don't show up to try to solve this problem, to try to help out this specific group of people? In each of these conversations, it took about 15 minutes to sort out those 5, 6, 7 values they picked before into subcategories and groupings that made more sense to them. If you are interested in seeing a full recording of one of these conversations, in the description down below, if you click the link, sign up with your email, confirm your email, and then after this series is over, I'll send over one of those breakdown videos for you to look through, learn from, for anyone interested in more expanded material. Okay, now going back to this video, remember that with a clear mission statement, there's something you want to share, like authenticity or ambition, but it really helps to know who you want to share that with and why it matters so much for them to get it. The people you feel are missing out, right? So you have your perspective of why you really don't care, right?
Yeah.
Why would you want other people to not care? Is it because they're feeling sad and lonely and left behind? Which group of people do you care about that you want them to care less?
So I think mostly women, because I work a corporate job. So I'm used to that. Okay, laugh more, say less, quiet. I had my ideas stolen. I know that there are people there, like my colleagues, I see that like they don't get promotions because they are different or they're foreigners or blah blah. I'm the one maybe trying to break the system because I don't care. I don't mind if I get to lose my job because they see, okay, she has pink hair, she's wearing a dress full of cats, and she's still here, so maybe I could do the same. Yeah, I never actually thought about that. Who am I fighting for? I never thought I was fighting for anyone.
Then suddenly, you asked the right question.
Suddenly, oh, I'm a warrior, and I didn't know. I'm a social warrior, oh no!
I get this response a lot, even though what you're digging up is super authentic, it's real, it's not manufactured. It's hard sometimes for you to see it. Alexa actually surprised me with her answers about wanting to help people find their own personal truths. I've seen her videos, I've seen her in real life. She's really about connection. She's so friendly and loves bringing people together. So it actually took a lot of questions, a lot of sorting, a lot of digging deeper to realize that connection, it was one of Alexa's core values, yes. But what she felt extra strongly about was helping people find their personal truths for themselves. I can totally see it now that you say it, but like, I don't think at a glance that people would realize like how convicted you are about helping people find the right path for them and what their values are, or there are options for you. You're not stuck. You can choose to be happy and all that sort of stuff, right?
Yes, that is totally it. I've realized that I don't think I want to be the person that solves the problems anymore. I want to be the person that brings people together that then enables them to solve the problems. And like, that's where I'm at. What exactly is fueling your passion? How much that core value has affected, informed your life? Once you find more clarity on this front, you know your mission, you've identified a bigger purpose, a deeper why for your YouTube channel. Your job is to make that mission obvious in all of your videos. Call it out, pick topics, and tell stories that highlight this mission and how passionate you are about it. When you do this well, it'll become a major through line
on your YouTube channel. This can emotionally invest your audience, get them tuning in eagerly to see the next chapter in your mission, in your story. And what's awesome about it is that you can have this consistent mission over and over and over again in your videos, and you're not gonna feel boxed in or limited, because the mission you chose, the core values you put your finger on and highlighted, they should be so resonant to you and your passions and your life story that it should be easy, maybe even freeing, to talk about this mission over and over and over again on your YouTube channel. In part 3, we're digging deep to figure out how we can take the ingredients from part 1 and the mission from part 2 and use that to build a YouTube niche hierarchy you love. Click here to see part 3. Click here to see more details on the sorting strategies we talked about in this video. You are the change maker of your own life. Let's think more deeply. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share with a friend if you feel so inclined. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bye.